The IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Shatterguard.com.au. Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes. And CD Dog, scrap metal recyclers.
Welcome back to the Coburn Ice Arena. We're getting set for Game 2 of Round 17 of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League. And many can say it is either a sudden death semi-final rehearsal or a mini quarter-final, with 3 points separating the teams in third and fourth on the ladder. Paul Persick with you in the commentary box. It's always a great pleasure to have your company on a Friday night here at the Coburn Ice Arena. The Blackhawks, they would want to get 2 points back after having victory snatched away by the Flyers Orange last week in Perth 3-2, with Ben Williams being the key at both ends, and also that man, Jamie Woodman. The Vikings, well, they've put together a good run in recent weeks. Continued last week with a hard-fought win over the Sharks, 2-0. And the Sharks, they're close in defence, just not enough. A solid game plan to put pressure on the Sharks forwardmen. It'll be one in attacking territory by the looks of it today. Vikings on 12 points from 11 games with 4 wins, 3 losses and 4 ties. The Blackhawks from 10 games have just 9 points and just 3 wins. And a win would see them go within 1 point of the Vikings in third place. A win for the Vikings will see them go within 1 point of second place Flyers Orange, who have got the bye this week. But they'll be watching the game quite intently indeed. A lot of players to look out for. Now, a quick reminder in regards to the Vikings, usually they're wearing their green jerseys mostly. They've got a jersey change, and they've got a couple of number changes as well. David Kudler now with number 8. Skylar Lowe with 60 instead of 13. And you've got Jordan Williams with 69. And then Caden Gauls 92. Jon Levesque with 97. And Corey Booton with 99. Those are a couple of the number changes for the Vikings, so hence their new jerseys. It won't take us too long to get familiar with them. While no changes in terms of the side for the Blackhawks, Whelan back in. So is Christopher Shea, Ben Williams, Liam Campbell as well. Tomek Sak and Valentin Kazala are eager to get on the scoreboard as well. Keys for both sides. The Blackhawks, they wanted to get more players into the attacking slot to break free from the Vikings' tight wall formation, which is what they've been known for on the defensive side. Campbell and Sak, they'll have to play the slap shot from corner point if they want to force any gaps. And Kazala, watch out for him. He's the key cherry picker in attack for the Blackhawks to get him loose from centre ice, off turnovers to capitalise on key chances on the doorstep. The Vikings, well, one player they'll have to watch for, McDonald. He needs to get a double. He's only scored 6 goals from 9 games he's played. His form suggests that he can play better in that area. He has shown glimpses, but he has to prove it. Also, they've got to keep forcing the Blackhawks to move wide to open up space in the slot. Get Hamilton going for the cross-ice block at the centre of the slot to expose the gaps that the Blackhawks have got in their system. It'll be a big game for both these sides. They've met a couple of times, and the results even Stevens in this one. As far as the Blackhawks are concerned, statistically, Woodman, Sak, and Kazala played 10 games. And they've also got most of the goal assists as well. It's been evenly spread. James Woodman has 10 of those. And the most goals for the Blackhawks is Nathan Lacasse with 5 goals from 4 games played across the 2021 season. As the teams are just about to get ready to their positions. The crowd returning in after a bit of a break in between that thrilling tie we had early on between the Sharks and the reigning champions, the Flyers Blue. They would be spent after 80 minutes of game time, as teams are going to get themselves into position now. Sean Cookson of the North Vikings side will be wanting to say to his team, get the Blackhawks pressing back early, because you want plenty of chances from up high. That's where players like Levesque, David Kudler, and also Chris Moffat can do plenty of damage. As you can see on the Vikings bench, they're getting themselves ready for what is going to be a crucial outing this evening. See there as well, Skylar Lowe and Connor Knappman as well, a new player for the Vikings. And this is his second game. Corey Booton as well, he'll be one to watch, wearing number 99 as well. He's played 10 games this season. And has got an MP of 591 and an SV percent of .842. Blackhawks off camera, breaking up the huddle, and they're back into position now for what is going to be a very important game between these two sides. The Vikings, they likewise are looking to make a big imprint to the top two, given that the Flyers blue could only manage a point instead of the maximum 2 that they were after. Vikings have a best chance to really make a statement. They'll really have to boost their goal difference up as well, because like the Blackhawks, their goal difference is a negative 4. Players getting into position now. It looks like it's going to be Kazala and Lowe. That's going to start this face-off in this crucial round 17 game here at the Coburn Ice Arena. Third versus fourth, potential semi-final rehearsal, and we are underway. The Vikings have first possession through Pudler. Plays it to the outer wing. It's a hoist pass. Got plenty on it, but Woodman recovers well for the Blackhawks. On the outer wing, plenty of stick checking going on. McDonald was felled briefly. The shot came in towards the crease. And good save down low, Charles Smart. The early goings of this game. Both sides will be eager to get on the board very quickly. Let us know where you're watching from. Anywhere around West Australia, Australia, or around the world. On our Front Row Screens live stream, which has been broadcast across the PPL page, the IHWA page as well, and on our YouTube channel as well. The Blackhawks getting a good chain going. It's out towards Kazala. Kudla playing in front. That's well played by Kudla, allowing Pieper to mop up with the easy turnover. The Vikings can break out. Kudla pushes back. Wrist shot towards the net. Charles Smart again, a fine effort. 2 good saves under pressure. The Hamilton and Grover. Hamilton pushes back. Chalaru. Blackhawks looking to force some early turnovers, but it's the Vikings at the moment that have got it going. The Blackhawks, however, through Williams and their captain Grover, pushing the puck back. Heavy traffic flooding the Viking zone. The shot comes in. Kudla couldn't get that one to go. Levesque lays it to the boards. And now Hamilton on the edge. Back to Levesque. In the slot goes Humiston. That one cut off by Williams. In the middle of the house, players converging on it. The backhander comes in. It's an open ice pass. Will it be an icing call? No, it's being waved off. Into the end boards there was Kudla. Williams and Whelan. Woodman take possession on the defensive zone. Woodman completely slowing it down now. Finds Kazala in space. He's on the breakout. Whelan and Kudla. Good use of the stick by Kudla to get that puck back. Spencer piercing the centre, but it was a blind pass. You can't afford too many of those. Knappman finding Williams. He's in the 69 jersey tonight, not the 24. Cross ice back to Williams. But he's up against Woodman, and Williams loses out. Woodman goes through 1, goes through 2. Does he go through the 3rd? Yes, he does. Will he go cross ice? He's got Shade inside, but he's cleaned up by 2 Vikings players. One of them is Kudla. The other was Tobin. In the centre goes Shade and Hillier. Hillier looking to tip that one in, but to no avail. They go to Shade again. Ooh, just wide of the right-hand post. Hillier and Williams. Good use of the stick by Williams. Whelan almost tripped up. So is Williams. Refs say get on with it. Kudla. And again, Kudla cut off by a resolute Blackhawks defence. Spencer cutting it hard there was Knappman. And saved down low again, Charlie Smart. Pressure well and truly on in the early goings. Got to April Michelle saying go Vikings. Richard Van Deering go Vikings. A lot of support for the Vikings in this game. Of course, the Blackhawks playing on their home rink at the Coburn Ice Arena. Turning on an always great atmosphere. Sack goes through the second, but he couldn't get through Kiefer. Well played by Sedenko. Piercing the centre. McDonald building the chain, but it went to waste. Skylar Lowe couldn't control that one completely. Lou gets it back against Williams. It's a tight contest there. But watch out, here comes Caden Gould with the Blackhawks. 2 players in front compared to 1. Turned over, Gould just high off the crossbar. Williams and Campbell up against McDonald and Gould. A 2-on-2. Gould wins it out. Gets it back to McDonald. He plays it along the boards. Lou got cleaned up. Gould and Williams pinning each other to the end boards. Gould wins the puck back. That's good play. We're in the first 5 minutes on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Still 0-all. That could change if the Vikings keep locking it in inside that attacking zone. Gould went cross ice but was cut off by Grover. Cherry picker was Piefer on the defensive side. Both sides making changes on the fly. Vikings wanting to move it and exploit some space quickly. Sedenko from the corner. Glove save by Smart. Now they're on again. With the backhand goes Sedenko. Down low, Smart. Good save. Again, Charlie Smart, 3 good saves so far in this game. Really giving the Vikings a few moments in this first period. And in the meantime, turn up the volume and enjoy the sights and sounds of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League live from Coburn. Vikings win another face-off as the sights and sounds of the CD Dodd PPL continue to soak up Coburn. Oh, Hamilton and Woodman, and a little bit there from Humiston. Humiston and Woodman in a bit of a shoving match there, and players getting involved. And a bit of bickering going on. Levesque also involved with Kazala. Things getting pretty heated early on. 12.5 minutes from the end of the first. Vikings making a sweep of changes. The Blackhawks staying put. Humiston, I saw Humiston throw one, and it looks like it might have missed Woodman, but Jeepers Creepers, luckily that didn't get into an all-out. Blackhawks push it forward, but only as far as Kudla for the Vikings. Playing it steady. Almost went over the bench, but luckily the referee was able to put it back in like an invisible wall. Spencer out there to Natman. Natman goes towards the net. Oh, it just fell short of the line. Lacasse, Whelan, and Woodman losing the stick in the process. 2-on-1. The Vikings emerge with it. Woodman. As soon as he got the stick back, he got the puck back in front. Well played by Woodman. Goes with the backhand out there towards Williams. 2-on-1. He's pressured into the turnover. Campbell, backhanded to Williams. But inside that defensive slot, the Vikings had greater traffic. Looking to build the chain. It goes forward to Natman. Blocked off there by Woodman. That allowed the Blackhawks to have more numbers at the back of the puck and turn that one over. McDonald nearly cleaned up by Grover. Now that freed up some space for Sack in the slot. Doesn't get that one to go. First shot on target for the Blackhawks when the Vikings had the first 8 of this game thus far. Grover almost getting that one to go. Natman. He comes up to meet it. It's across the boards now. Well played there by Goulds. Inside the slot. Goes towards the net. Again, Smart with a save down low. He's really opened himself a good start. If we're nearing the halfway mark of this first period, CD Dodd scoreboard shows no score being added thus far. So 9 shots on target to 1 in favour of the Vikings. They've had more of that control and attack, where the Blackhawks have had fleeting glimpses of a good attacking opportunity. They've had 1 or 2 glimpses, but they seem to have been fleeting. Open ice pass, but it's into icing call territory, and the call is being made. Nil all as we are at the halfway mark this first period. Lou wins the face-off. McDonald outside the edge of the high slot there. Woodman off the boards, bypasses Lou. There was a bit of slashing there according to the referees. Players just thinking, what slashing? But luckily it wasn't sufficient enough to draw a power play. So face-off by the inner circle. Won by Lou, but it's turned over quickly. Shea. McDonald with the open ice pass towards the defensive zone for the Vikings. Swooping in there was Cuthbert. Cuthbert only just coming onto the ice for the first time. Cuthbert out to Natman. Natman goes along the wings, finding Lou, the rookie. Beautiful cross-ice pass. McDonald ricocheted off Woodman. Went off his pads and pushed back onto centre ice. Pieper. Long wrist shot towards the right-hand post, but it bypasses. Goulds with the backhand. Keeps it in front. That's good control. On centre point. Goes towards Sedenko. It's a 2-on-1 inside the slot. The Blackhawks 1 out. Hoisted back onto centre ice now. Lou to Pieper. It goes back to Lou. Dummies the slap shot. Goes out to Pieper. He's got McDonald in front, but the blind pass came in. Goulds was the only man in his path. Went down low. Did he get tripped up by Woodman? Ref saying no. And fair enough too. Woodman on the breakout. Goes through one. Shoots. Good save, boot. Magnificent stuff down low. That's only the second shot on target for the Blackhawks in this period. And that sees the Vikings now under pressure, with the puck locked inside that offensive zone for the Blackhawks, and they'll be eager to get a score on the board. So a couple of plays there in front. I think Jordan Kairos is by as well after that thrilling game he had for the Flyers Blue against the Sharks a little earlier. And another save being made by Corey Booton. A few changes for the Blackhawks. Campbell's coming back on. And this time Williams will represent them in the face-off, but it's been won by the Vikings. Cooper has it. From behind the goal line. Under pressure. Sack. Almost. Levesque. Getting an edge on that one there. Humiston couldn't get control. And that one getting plenty of height onto the net above. And another face-off will take place. CD Dodd PPL into the business end, of course. With 7 rounds to go after this game. And finals will become so crucial as we head into September. In 7 rounds' time, remember the top 4 go through to the finals. First place 4th and second place 3rd. And the winners go through to the grand final series that begin in the middle of September. Kudlap on defensive ice. Oh, he's under pressure from Williams. Williams kept in front of him and forced a turnover only momentarily. Levesque. Open ice pass towards the defensive zone. Will it be an icing call? Yes, it will. Both sides, no real clear advantage. The only area that the Vikings have got on is they've had more shots on target, but they haven't got plenty more of the attack. These opportunities coming squandered either through blind cross-ice passes or just not being in the right position to get a good chain going. The Blackhawks can be in that same position as well, but they've had lesser shots on target. 11-2 in favour of the Vikings in this one, and their work with the puck on the offensive zone netted them another turnover, but it didn't cost them. The pass goes out to Kazala. It's on the outer wing, but a bit too hesitant with it. Hamilton and Kudla, supported by Booten, who popped out of the crease for a moment there. Woodman goes outside. Williams out there to Sack. Sack shoots and scores. He got the first one on the board for the Blackhawks. It was brilliantly executed. And Tomek Sack gets the first one on the board for the fourth place Blackhawks, and a crucial one at that as well. As we go to the CD Dodd replay. Again, they had to play with patience there. The pass came in. Kazala played it well onto Williams and then onto Sack cross ice. And Tomek Sack got the first one on the board. That replay all thanks to CD Dodd. 1-0. The Blackhawks lead it. Under 5 minutes to go. And that goal really taking the Vikings by surprise because they had a lot more of the attack in the first few minutes. And they've had more shots on target as another face-off is being won by the Blackhawks. 4.5 minutes will be crucial for the Vikings in the early goings of this game. And they open it up. Williams. Williams keeps it in front, but forced back. Well played by Williams, brilliantly done. Got it out, off the post. It's intended there for Spencer. Woodman. He's been key in setting up these goals. And he's had 10 assists this season in his 10 games, averaging 1. It's sloppy on the outer wing for the Blackhawks, but they do recover it. Woodman. Nicked there by Kazala, almost getting towards the goals. So make that 4. Williams. Zdenko combining with Goulds, almost running into each other. Backhander on Goulds, almost with the mid-air tip-in. Goulds cleaning each other up with Woodman. Goulds shoots from outside the house, but doesn't get that one to go. Another good save, Charlie Smart. He's had himself a good opening to this game. And the Vikings have had plenty of entries into the doorstep. Charlie Smart is saying no entry. Lou wins the face-off. McDonald shot ricochet off Williams. Kudla. Lucky number 8 tonight. Kudla shoots. Well wide of the left-hand post. McDonald forces his way into the slot. Couldn't get that one to go to the net either. Kudla pressured there by Shaden Hillier. Was he tripped up? Refs say no. Williams opens things up towards the slot. Great pressure there. Backhander towards the net. No, it didn't go in. That shot was by Campbell. Oh, they can count their lucky stars, the Vikings there, because they had plenty of open space in the slot. And that sloppy work may cost them again. Sack out to Shade. Shoots towards the goals. And that one falling way short. And it'll be an icing call. Oh, 2 times now the Blackhawks have looked to double their advantage, but the Vikings, they can count their lucky stars with those shots outside the doorstep. Two minutes remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Still 1-0. Campbell went bang, but stopping him in his tracks was Boot. 2-on-1. Lou plays the puck along the wings. Great attack at the puck there by Grover. Open ice pass towards the edge of the defensive zone. Sack. Forced backhand. Grover rides the back check from Goulds. Hamilton. Great play by Hamilton. Brilliantly done. Got it out. But the Blackhawks again with the turnover. It's Kazala. He's got 2 men on the slot. It's even Stevens there, but well defended there by Zdenko. Keeping the puck in front, was well positioned to net that turnover and allows the Vikings to break free. Goes out to Humiston. 2-on-1. Humiston with a backhand, but fended off brilliantly by Woodman. He's got no stick. That allowed Levesque to swoop in. Oh, head high by Woodman. Good God almighty. He's done that a few times in the last few weeks. Really an intense player, and that's what you've got to expect in Premier League ice hockey. We're well into the last minute of this first period. And go out there to Levesque. Back to Sedenko. On the edge of the house. Humiston. And inside the crease, Charlie Smart just in the nick of time too, making a good save. But gee, that physical intensity shown by both sides really turning up a notch in the last 2 minutes. Another face-off. This will likely be the last face-off with 20 seconds on the clock left. Vikings facing everything. Cooper plays it wide, leaving the door open for Hamilton towards the doorstep. Did he get tripped up? Players falling in like nobody's business. Charlie Smart in the end rising to it and bracing those impacts, making the save, and that'll do it for the opening period here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. 15-7 shots on target in favour of the Vikings, but they haven't got a goal on the board. The advantage is with the Blackhawks, courtesy of that tip in by Tomek Sak. And they take the lead 1-0 here at the Cockburn Ice Arena. The second period still to come in this round 17 PPL clash, with the Blackhawks leading by that solitary goal. Back with more after this.
Shutterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shutterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Cockburn Ice Arena. 1-0. The Blackhawks advantage over the Vikings. That sole goal from Tomek Sak getting the Blackhawks on the board. And a crucial advantage it may be, given how tight the contest has been early on, especially when the puck has been won on the high slot. And that's where both of the chances have been made for both the Blackhawks and the Vikings, with 21 shots on target in total. We go now to the CD Dodd highlights of that opening period. And this is where the Blackhawks attacking men, particular Sak, Kazala and Shade, had most of the attacking chances. For the Vikings, Kudla pushed hard, so did Levesque. Humiston had good control of the puck, especially when he penetrated the space inside the slot. But neither of them, from the Vikings' point of view, were able to take their chances towards the net. Hence their 1-0 advantage. That goal from Sak was well set up by Kazala and Williams. And there, look at those chances going begging for the Vikings as we take you back live to the Cockburn Ice Arena. Second period about to get underway. Crucial 20 minutes it will be. Be Natman and Kazala to get things going. Open ice pass towards the defence. The goal crease is exposed. Piefer plays it along the sideboards, and it's going to be nice and cold.
Take your time.
Go all the way back to the Blackhawks attacking zone, where Natman and Kazala are going to face off again. Vikings have got a close formation inside the slot, and that's where Kudla mans it from the defensive zone. Williams, can he keep clean control? He does. Good solo effort. Williams goes towards the crease and off the pads there of Smart. Very good save it was too. Another face-off will be in progress. Make it 16 shots on target for the Vikings in this one. Grover out to Sack. Along the sideboards, almost got cleaned up by Spencer. Kazala. And that one goes wide to the left-hand crossbar. Kudlup from behind the goal line. Nice 180, but not falling for that one was Campbell. Kazala out wide. It goes to the open ice area of centre. Woodman. Off the sideboards. Sack just playing it steady at the moment. Almost loses it, but regains control. Backhand shot towards the net. That's a no avail. McDonald intercepts on the defensive side. Spencer, line pass, almost turned over. McDonald's going to recycle possession, but it was scrappy, turned over. Williams on the outside. Force back, out to Sack. And that one ricocheted there off a player's pads there. Goulds hoisting it towards the advantage of Lou. Smart leaving the crease exposed. Very ambitious, but luckily Williams and Woodman were able to cover the area. Cross ice go the Vikings off the turnover. McDonald and Kudla. McDonald will come up to meet it against Woodman. On the end boards, Woodman in front position. Well played by Woodman to keep it in front, but only momentarily. McDonald, whoa, McDonald, did he get tripped up? They're calling advantage now, the refs. Kudla shoots from the slot, doesn't get that one to go. Referee still got the hand up. And there was a bit of a touch there on Williams. And it'll be against the Blackhawks. There was a hooking interference there according to the refs. And it will be a player in the penalty box, it's Woodman. Well, you've been right in the thick of things in the last couple of games. So a shutter guard power play will be in effect against the Blackhawks for the next 2 minutes. James Woodman will spend another time in the penalty box. So there'll be another one. Bit of banter amongst the crowd here. Also got the social leagues over Friday, Saturday and Sunday as well. Kudla penetrates the slot. He shoots off the pads of Smart. Kazala decides to clear it out. No icing call will be made. The Vikings have got 3 defensemen around the area, and they open it up to Cooper, who is roaming free. Hamilton needing to make that extra man on the rink to their advantage. They need to make it count. Hamilton out to Cooper. Tough to get some space. Kudla goes for it. Looking for the tip in there was McDonald. Cooper again. Lays it out, Kudla. Cross ice. Doesn't go anywhere. That was Hamilton, rather. Cooper, Levesque. Cross ice, playing it to Hamilton. Hamilton scores! Well, that power play goal was going to be crucial for the Vikings, and Hamilton was just the man for the taking there. The cross ice pass came in deep in the slot. Hamilton in the right place at the right time, got the tip in and levels it up for the Vikings. A good start for the Vikings in this second period. We go to the CD Dodd replay. Again, that set up Kudla, cross ice pass. That's where it all started. And there they were able to force the Blackhawks out wide. Tip in by Hamilton. Thank your mother for the Rabbits. A fine goal it was too. And that draws them level. As we are 5 minutes in to this second period, CD Dodd scoreboard reads, the Vikings won, the Blackhawks won. Again, just like the game we had earlier, this one's turning out to be a beauty. Natman, good stick checking there by Hillier. Fantastic defence. Natman and Williams. Williams gets it back. Williams pushes back. Oh, almost a turnover that allowed for the breakout of Lacasse. Natman shoots. Natman gets another one. 2 in the space of 40 seconds. Connor Natman in his second game gets his first goal in Premier League ice hockey, and his teammates giving him a well-deserved handshake. And again, there's that space inside the edge of the slot that got the Blackhawks undoing. As we go to the CD Dodd replay once again, off the face-off, the push out back, and there Lacasse almost forcing the turnover. Tobin went long towards the slot. Knappman was there out the back for that wrist shot, and it went into the back of the net. 2-1, just like that. Here's the score, and we bring you back live. With 13 and a bit minutes remaining in this second period, the Vikings have scored the last two. And crucially, they have the lead. Williams plays it back. Knappman almost had the opportunity for a double. But now the Blackhawks with the defensive rebound. Woodman almost got cleaned up, but the referee got cleaned up. Goodness gracious me, it was a domino effect. The pass towards open ice, and it'll be an icing call.
Good job, Brian.
The referee bracing the impact there and making sure that he was safe and well, which I'm glad to say he is. The face-off between Knappman and Kazala. They've been right in the thick of it now. Knappman pushes the puck back. Kudla hoists it high towards the open wing. But it'll be another icing call. That's what Kudla would have wanted. Some smart tactics being played. And by the way, that goal by Sean Hamilton killed off the power play effective then. So that power play goal coming at a very crucial time from the Vikings' point of view. And hence they have this big wave of momentum as they scored the last two. Kazala this time wins it. Pushes back to Woodman. And now the Blackhawks doing everything they can. Sack looking for the double. Doesn't get that one to go. Kudla had an exceptional role to play in defence this season after spending much of the Summer League competition in attack and being one of their prime goal scorers for the Outlaws team that won the championship. Spencer on the defensive zone. Spencer piercing centre ice. That one ricocheted there off low, but it's still going to be an icing call. So that's three of them in the space of a minute. With just under 12 remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard. What can the Blackhawks do to go deeper in the slot? Because their last three attempts have seen the puck go out wide, and an open ice pass forced an icing call. Bit of a scramble out of the face-off. Again, the open ice pass comes in, but it doesn't go very far. Grover. Grover's pass blocked off Spencer. Williams now retrieves it. Played along the end boards, goes only as far as Kudla on the defensive end. Well played, out towards Lowe. Oh, that one just wide of the right-hand post. The Blackhawks will recycle this one through Grover. Back check Kudla. Oh, watch where you're going there, Goulds and Kudla. But they recover it. That's a good recovery by Goulds. McDonald from the corner. Got cleaned up there by Shea. And now Grover, the Blackhawks captain, will open it up. Woodman on the sideboards. Goes past Piefer. Forced to play it forward. Lou. On the defensive side for the Vikings. Kudla. Goulds ricocheted off a couple of Blackhawks defenders. But McDonald comes up to meet it. Beautiful cross-ice pass to Lou. Goes through two. Backhander. And just couldn't get that one to go in time. The pass came out towards Piefer. It's a high one above the crossbar and onto the net above. Another face-off will proceed. Now that's the 20th shot on target for the Vikings. And only 9 being made by the Blackhawks. So the Vikings with more chances. They've played more aggressively in that attacking side. Not afraid to go for those risky shots. Blackhawks playing a bit hesitantly when trying to go towards that attacking slot. And again, it pays off for Hamilton, who won the face-off, but turned it over to Woodman. Whelan. Plays it out to Kudla on the defensive side. Good positioning. Watch out there, referee. Didn't get cleaned up by the puck. Woodman being hesitant there. Turned it over to Levesque, who almost made the Blackhawks pay. Being a bit erratic with their work on the puck on that defensive end, but the save made by Smart, who went low. inside the crease to make a good save. And again, face-off will continue. Another face-off coming. Under 9 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 2-1 is the score in the second period. Kudla from right point. And that one only as far as Charlie Smart again. Crucial 8.5 minutes coming up for the Blackhawks. They want to get back into this one and want to equal it up. But it's a tough task against this Vikings side. But if they can make plays like Hilly is about to, they could do so. Hillier and Williams. Down low this time, Corey Booton with the save. As both teams make changes on the fly. Of course, these games part of another big weekend on FRS Sport tomorrow from 2. We've got the big waffle clash between Perth and East Perth. Matty Chechens and Luke Worthington on the call for that one. Should be another marvellous game at Lathlane. Hopefully the rain will stay away too. Kazala and Hamilton. Again, the face-offs being won by the Vikings are leading to big chances on the offensive zone when they take the puck from end to end. Hamilton with the backhand. That chance not materialising this time. As Shea takes the rebound. Lovely chain. Kazala got some space. He shoots. And stoning that one in Corey Booton. That's a fine effort. Kazala was on the move very quickly. Went from side to side in the slot. The wrist shot was the right one to go to. But Booton had his eye on the prize. Magnificent stuff. Referees keeping the game going at a hybrid pace, which is always the case in ice hockey, and they're doing a fantastic job. Our referees giving up their time to officiate these elite state-level games. Rover bypassed. Zdenko. Taken by Natman. Natman almost out of control to Spencer. Williams, he had pace. Riding the impact and keeping the puck at possession from the corner. It's off the sideboards, Natman and Williams. Williams gets it. Getting first to it is Zdenko. The Vikings turned it over. Williams tried to get it going, but the sideboard stopped him in his tracks. Spencer, 2-on-1, goes through a couple of players. Williams shoots off the back. Natman looking for the tip in. Williams out the back. Oh, didn't get that one to go. 3 attempts in the space of a second there. Turnover. The breakout by Sack. He's looking for a double. Sack with the backhand pass, looking for space in the slot. But it was only covered by a bevy of Vikings players. Spencer. Goes it wide to the boards. Smart. Sack. Long shot, very ambitious one. Off the crossbar. That goaltender there just waving the arms just in case. Pieper. Bouncing off the boards, but Kudla is in the right place at the right time. Slowing that one down, goes back to Pieper, but the Blackhawks are pressing forward. Goes past them. Is it going to be an icing call? McDonald. No icing call will be made. McDonald goes back to Lou. Oh, nice little back check there from Lacasse. Pieper forces it back to centre ice. Gould, beautiful pass by Gould. Out to McDonald, he shoots. Smart, looking for the second chance. It's a scramble on the high slot. Kudla rebounding, getting tangled on the stick there by Woodman. Good play by Kudla to get that one forward. Lou turned over on the centre of the slot. Well played by the Blackhawks, but it's the Vikings just as good to press that one forward. And now the numbers they get out the back. The defensive cherry picker was Kudla. Goulds goes past one, a little sway. Back to Kudla. Uses the backhand well. Goulds just couldn't control it enough. Blew the biscuit on that one. But they keep possession, the Vikings. Lou tries to release it straight away. And bursting through there is Goulds out of nowhere. Just under 4.5 minutes remaining. 2-1 the score. The Vikings have scored the last 2. With goals to Natman and Hamilton. And the only one for the Blackhawks, Tomek Sack. Goulds. Outside the slot. Goes out wide to McDonald. There's a blind pass and now it's forced behind the goal line. Kazala. Standing it behind the goal line. He's up against McDonald. Is he going to go wide? Yes, he does, but he's behind the net. Here's Woodman. He's waiting for some movement from his defensive players. Nice dummy. Roaming free there was Whelan on that last play, but it paid off. The Blackhawks are on the move. Hillier. He couldn't get the shot in time. It ricocheted off Piefer. And now the Blackhawks press forward again, but it's not effective. The Vikings, whenever they are surrounded by a forward press by the Blackhawks, they just get the puck back very quickly. But the Blackhawks with great speed. Woodman breaks out from defence into attack. Fine solo effort. But where's the space inside the slot? Looking for the backhand tip there was Hillier. But that one just too fast for his liking, and Corey Booton makes a good save. What the Vikings did there, they set up well defensively to cover the slot heavily to not allow Woodman deeper into that zone. Magnificent play there by the Vikings. They knew what was going on. Face-off being won. Spencer and Cooper. Forced back. Well played by Hamilton. Bypassing Levesque, he goes there to Humiston. Humiston, he's on the corner. He now penetrates the slot. But he's stopped in his tracks. Charlie Smart with his right glove. Makes a good save. The Vikings have got more than double the shots on target. 26-13 in favour of their side. Sean Cookson must be very happy at the moment with the way his side has kept on its attacking game plan at the moment. Another face-off. McDonald almost getting bumped off there as soon as he got it. And a bit of frustration there. In fact, that's Levesque, I should say. Frustration telling he would have loved that third goal. Maybe press the advantage home a little bit further. Hamilton looking for the backhand inside the slot. Blackhawks cover it well. Less than 2 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 2-1. The Vikings lead it, and the Blackhawks open it up now. And not being able to control it completely enough there was Williams. Or Campbell, I should say. Levesque in front. Open ice on the outer wing. Chalaru. Almost losing that one, but it finds Grover. Goes back to Chalaru. Chalaru's pass, blind, turned over. Hamilton, and he was ruled offside, and he's not happy with it. Good to have smashed that puck back to 6, I reckon. If it was the summer. If it was summer, we wouldn't be here in Coburn Ice Arena. Maybe we would have been at the Wacker, but who knows. Pretty good cricket shot, I'll say that. Be a face-off by the neutral zone. In favour of the Vikings side. Tobin. Oh! Tobin and Kazala cleaning each other up there. Bit of advantage use on the stick there that might have been responsible. But the play goes on. Kazala. Beautiful pass out there to Whelan, but it's cut off by Kudla. What can Kudla do? He combines with Natman. He has Spencer. He elects to go himself. Oh, the tip in almost came in from Spencer, but couldn't get that one in time. We're down to the last 20 seconds of this second period. Kazala from behind the goal line. Voice pass, almost hitting the net, but luckily the plexiglass came in and saved it. 10 seconds to go. Will there be another one? Cross ice out there to Tobin. The time will run out. The Blackhawks, they tried everything they can early on, but the Vikings pressed home the advantage. They've scored the last 2. And with Hamilton, Natman, and Sean Tobin in good form late in the second period, they pressed the advantage home in their favour. 2-1 at the end of the second period. We've got one more interval of 15 to go. We'll be back with the third after this, with the Vikings leading the Blackhawks 2-1.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Coburn Ice Arena, where the Vikings pressed home a solid advantage after the second. They scored 2 straight to the Blackhawks 0. They were held to no score in that second period thanks to the hard-pressed attack of the Vikings side. As we take you to the CD Dodd highlights of that second period. 2-1. Here's the scoreline. Goals to Natman and Hamilton. And for the Blackhawks, Tomek Sak has got that only goal of the first period there. You see that first goal by Hamilton, deep in the slot, tipping that one in at the second chance. He's able to make the most of that one. And there, some sloppy work on the neutral zone by the Blackhawks cost them another goal, as you saw there. Natman, his first in only his second game of the season. But also, the Vikings had more shots on target. They were able to penetrate the slot more directly compared to the Blackhawks in that second, largely because the Vikings' defensive setup has been quite strong. As we take you back to live pictures for the final period, the Vikings' defense, that Vikings wall that has been well known across the season, they've been able to get 2 or 3 on the slot directly covering the area to stop the Blackhawks pushing further deep into the slot to look for those tip-ins. If they keep going with that, it'll really cause a few headaches for the Blackhawks coaching and the players as well. Jason McMahon saying to them, all right, you've got to take risks, and that's what they have to do. As we get the final interval underway of round 17. Remember, 15 minutes and stoppage time. Getting first to it is Grover. Forced to go with the hoist pass, but it's onto the net above. And we'll have another face-off to proceed. A crucial first few minutes it will be for both sides in the context of this game, especially when the Vikings have been able to get themselves a decent goal difference behind them. They'll only have a minor boost at the moment. Before this game, they were on -4. Kudla. Off the sideboards, was intended for McDonald. He's got back up there from Lou. Had himself a good first few games since coming into the team. McDonald on the edge, went cross ice to Lou. That's where he goes. Kudla. He's got Piefer out in the open. He's transferred to the left point. Blind pass, it ricocheted there off Grover. Campbell, rather. And the Vikings again can play it steadily. They've got a few backups. Goulds in that new 92 jersey. Finds Piefer. Off the boards they go. And finding a couple of teammates there, but only as far as Lou and Shade. Lou bouncing off the referee. McDonald at centre point. He shoots. Ricochet off Campbell. Trying very hard. Sack. Out in the open, but it's a 4-on-1. Forced to go for the high shot. Doesn't get that one to go. McDonald. Lovely backhander flick. Lou plays it along the boards. McDonald. And Woodman. What can Woodman do? Bypasses 2. Cuthbert on the edge. So is Woodman. Nice stick checking there by Levesque, but it goes over the sideboards and onto the Vikings bench. And we'll have a face-off. And the face-off being won by the Vikings. Hamilton, he didn't get a lot of time to make for that shot, but the pressure was good by the Blackhawks. Sedenko goes to the slot, got cleaned up there by Williams. It's Shade out wide. Cuthbert, 2-on-1. Good stick checking there by Hamilton. Puck's forced back. Kudla got cleaned up. And the shot just wide of the crossbar. Sedenko was intended for Hamilton. Now he has possession. Humiston. Humiston's been a key in assisting for the goals. Humiston bypassing Hamilton. He finds Tobin. He goes back to Hamilton, but he couldn't get control of that one. Playing it to open ice. But again, the Vikings have it locked in for the moment. Woodman now. Open ice pass. Is it going to be an icing call? Yes. Icing call made. We'll go all the way back to the Vikings attacking zone where, crucially, they'll look to press home the advantage further. 2-1 up. And they've had 13 more shots on target. Almost double of the opposition team. They'll go on the outer circle of the Vikings attacking zone. The Blackhawks there, what a more open formation. They've got 2 directly on the slot and 3 outside. Face-off being won by the Vikings. Williams on the goal line, plays it back to Tobin. Pieper from the right-hand point. He was well on target, but unfortunately just couldn't get that one to go. Kudla, who's the new captain of the side for this game. Back on the defensive zone for the Vikings. Kudla gets it back. His first game as captain, he's done wonderfully well thus far. Could lead him to his first win as captain if he keeps this up. Players checking left, right and centre. Williams. Cross-ice pass. It was in the intended direction for Hillier. Kudla. Out wide. Pieper. Bypassing his teammate Kudla, who eventually gets possession. Open ice pass towards the defensive zone. They're calling for icing, and they're going to get it. They'll be on the Blackhawks attacking zone. They would like to level it up here. This is where they'll have their best opportunity. How are they going to spread out across the offensive zone? They've got 3 on the inside and 2 wingmen on the outside. Looking for that high point slap shot. But it goes past them. And gives the Vikings a chance to press forward further in that defensive zone. Williams pushes the puck back in the direction of Grover. Now Grover, he's got a couple of options. One of them is Shade, but he elects to go to Chalaru. Centers it towards centre ice. Williams. Oh, Williams under pressure from Kudla. Good positioning there by Kudla. Great defence. Kudla plays it out to Goulds. McDonald on the outer wing. He's pressured by Woodman. Oh, a little bit of high stick action there from Lou. Gets it back to Kudla. Slap shot, nobody home. Almost tipped in by Goulds. Goulds again. Goes looking there for McDonald. On the outer wing, bit of high stick action going on there. The referee's got the hand up. And that's what he's calling for, and he'll stop it right there. A bit of high stick action there. And by the looks of things, it's going to be against a couple of players. McDonald, the culprit there. And he'll have to spend 2 minutes in the penalty box. And I think only the third shutter guard power play in effect in this game. So it'll be 5-on-4 in favour of the Blackhawks as McDonald gets set to the box. And the shutter guard power play now in effect. Crucially with this third period, with the clocks stopping at every stoppage, it'll be crucial for the Blackhawks to see if they can get that penalty goal on the board. Sedenko pushes back, but the turnover came in. The Blackhawks looking to steady the tempo. They've played fast like the Vikings, but they've only been restricted. See, look at that defence by the Vikings, forcing the Blackhawks opponents out wide, not giving them any chance to penetrate some space inside the slot. They've had a few chances, have the Blackhawks, but they just haven't made them count. Hamilton off the turnover. Is he going to play it back to Levesque? He goes for it himself with a backhand off the crossbar and onto the net. And another face-off will resume. Good solo effort there by Hamilton in setting up that play inside the slot. But the reward, unfortunately, did not come. And a couple of players there being told to go back to the bench. And with a bit of a delay in the game at the moment. Referee's just deliberating on the timing. Power play still in effect, thanks to our great friends at Shutterguard. Operating German roller shutters since 1989. Over 30 years, simply incredible. Shutterguard.com.au. I recently got a brand new roller shutter from Shutterguard. Magnificent. Great team and works very well. Grover as he got the puck onto the offensive zone. Referee's got another penalty call to deal with. Be back on the neutral zone. Luckily for any of the teams, as a result of that high stick, it wasn't intentional, but no penalty will be called. So it's still McDonald in the box, 5-on-4 in favour of the Blackhawks, but the Vikings have done well in their efforts to kill off this penalty. Kazala, what can he do? Goes out to Sack. To centre point, where Woodman is positioned. Goes for it. It's towards the net. Booten with another good save. And he'll stop play right there in his tracks again. And one player losing the stick in the process as well. That was Campbell, who lost the stick in that last play. And the referee's going to give it back to him. In fact, he's going to send it to the box, and Campbell has a spare. Might have broken that stick in that last play. Nonetheless, face-off. Open ice pass towards the attacking zone for the Vikings. Well played there by Smart to keep it alive. Woodman. Good positioning by Woodman. Got cleaned up by a couple of Vikings defenders. Williams in front. Cuthbert. Centre of the attacking zone. Oh, there's almost two pucks in there. The referee's just going to have to stop that one there to get rid of that second puck. It could have been double the points if two pucks had been allowed onto the rink. Multi-puck. The referee stopping that one so they can get rid of that rogue puck. With 11 seconds to go on the power play, the Vikings have done very well in their effort to kill off this penalty. They've defended physically. They've used that open ice pass to great advantage, making sure that those icing calls don't go against them. Pudler out there to Hamilton. What can Hamilton do? Hamilton withstanding the pressure, and the penalty's been killed off. Incredible effort by the Vikings to kill off this penalty, and now they're back to full strength 5-on-5. Levesque. Open out wide, goes towards Humiston. Wrist shot comes in, and Charlie Smart making a fine save. And that's the 30th shot on target for the Vikings in this one. And that's well above their average in these games, and hence where they're positioned on the ladder. Even though they've won a couple of tight games, they've lost a couple as well. They've only scored 33 goals this season. They'll only have a 1-goal difference boost if they keep it up. Scrambling for it inside the slot, emerging with it are the Blackhawks. Hillier breaks free. Oh, two Vikings teammates clean themselves up. Oh, and Levesque got a high stick to the face there. Referees did not spot that one, but they'll say get on with it. Levesque playing with the pain. Whoa, he got some of his own back there. And the Vikings will clear out again. Pieper losing that one. Oh, that was sloppy by Woodman, almost conceding a goal as Smart pulls out from the crease. Kazala saving his teammates bacon. Woodman shoots, and well wide of the left post. Under 8 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 2-1, the Vikings lead. No score has been added. The Blackhawks would love to level it. Well wide of the right post. The Vikings would love to press home the advantage. Hillier. Pudler and Whelan in that one-on-one, but Kazala gets it back to Whelan, but he couldn't control it completely. Humiston, cross ice, Sadegko. Cross ice, turned over. Sack, looking for a double. Just wide of the post. Williams combining there with Spencer. And Kudla. Again, sloppy work, turned over. Sack, almost over the line, but well played there by Booten at the last line. And the Vikings again are able to recycle it. Levesque, hoist pass out to open ice. Behind the goal line it goes. Shade and Hillier. Well done by Kudlow, recovers it from the corner. And Charlie Smart making a good save. He's had a couple of good ones all throughout the game. Under tremendous pressure, especially with his team's semi-final hopes on the line in the next 7 weeks. Given that the Sharks tied their game with the Flyers Blue in a game, dare I say it, maybe they should have won, but who knows. Kudla got plenty of that one. Woodman from behind the goal line, he's up against Natman. Well played by Natman, backed up there by Sedenko. Natman forced back, 2-on-2, Kudla seeking space. Plays it wide. Spencer and Cooper combining, but turned over, sack. Good brace for the impact. Out wide, Campbell! Almost. And down low, Booten, another good save. The pressure really telling for both sides. With less than 6 minutes remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard, 17 to 33 shots on target. It's been a lopsided tally as far as those teams are concerned. Williams wins the face-off, pushes back. Chalaru using the skates there instead of the stick. Crafty play, but unfortunately not effective in this case. Turned over, it's back and forth. Is it going to be an icing call? No, it's waved off. Grover, the Blackhawks captain. Nice backhand to Woodman. Along the end boards they go. Woodman bypasses McDonald, but McDonald recycles the puck. He's from the corner. The slot is heavily covered. There's some space on the outside. Sedenko can go there. He went to Lou with the cross-ice pass deep in the slot, but to no avail. Williams with the turnover. Oh, he couldn't break free. Now he does with the pass, but only as far as a couple of Vikings players. Williams gets it back, however. No penalty being made there. Goulds breaks out. Goulds up against Cuthbert. Good positioning by Goulds to keep possession. Goulds and Woodman, one-on-one behind the goal line. Oh, Woodman almost tripped up but kept his balance. Good play. Deep in the slot. Lou scrambling for it with Smart. The Vikings emerge with it again from behind. Lou in front. Going down is Smart and Lou. But Smart making the crucial save and stopping the Vikings. The clock has stopped. 4:43 remaining in this game. 2-1 the score. Another tight finish we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in and hold on tight. Very tight going all throughout the 3 periods of action. Hamilton losing out on the face-off. Shade, the shot came in from cross ice. Kudla, the captain, pushes back. He was intended for Humiston. So the Blackhawks again mop it up. Williams plays it along the wing. Humiston rebounding off the turnover, goes to Levesque. Keeps his balance, Levesque inside the slot. Down low, Smart again with the save. Be tough to get past him in the last few minutes. What can the Vikings do to get another one? Vikings win another face-off, and again it's in their territory. Hamilton, cross-ice to Humiston, penetrating the slot, Levesque. The Blackhawks recover it well. But Kudla gets it back for the Vikings. Pushes forward, Humiston. Humiston deep in the slot, Humiston finds it opening at the crease, and Humiston gets his first of the night and makes it 3-1 for the Vikings. Well, again, they had to persevere for the last 5 minutes, and that's what has happened. A well-earned goal. Grant Humiston, he's been known as a match winner throughout this season for the Vikings, and that is no exception. That might have sealed the issue for the Vikings as we go to the CD Dodd replay. The turnover came in onto centre ice. Look where Humiston positioned himself. Went for the first tip in, dummied it, and found some space on the left-hand side of the doorstep. And he knocked on it, and they said, come in. And the puck went to the back of the net. And Humiston got the Vikings' third goal. A fine solo effort it was too. Less than 4 minutes to go. It is now 3-1 in favour of the Vikings, and they'll look likely to build up a bigger gap between themselves and the fourth place Blackhawks. And the Vikings will likely remain third. The goalie has pulled out of the crease. Very ambitious. Especially when the game is pretty much still on the line in a way, but the Vikings have sealed the issue. Advantage is still paid for a penalty call. There was a hook. Kudla. Oh, cleaned on the inboards there by Grover. The scramble for it on defence, and the refs will stop the advantage. So there was a hook. Yes, it was, according to the referees, and it's against another Vikings player. No. Blackhawks player, that is Campbell. Yes. So Liam Campbell will sit out the next 2 minutes for that hooking violation. And another Shutterguard power play in effect, this time in favour of the Vikings. And Corey Booton able to get back into the goal crease after pulling out of the net for about 40 seconds. So 5-on-4 power play again in effect, this time in favour of the Vikings. Sack. Oh, ricocheted off Williams' helmet. Kudla. Good pass into the open space, finding Goulds. McDonald comes in for support. Goes past two, on the corner of the slot. Forced behind the goal line, good play by McDonald. Goulds, back to centre point where Kudla is positioned. Cooper, centering it. McDonald, good save off Smart's gloves. Sack with the power play in effect. Open ice pass towards the goal crease where Booton occupies it. And now Goulds. Out of the goal line. Cooper on the outer wing. Opens it up. Kudla. Kudla goes cross ice. Cooper playing it gently now, knowing that this power play is still in effect, thanks to Shutterguard. McDonald. Keeping it in front of him. Given that there is a 5-on-4 advantage. Puck's out in the open. Kudla stopped Sack in his tracks. Sack had best position inside the slot to go for the shot, but Kudla chopped it off at the last moment. We're down to the last 90 seconds of this match. Lou, the rookie, penetrating the slot. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Woodman. Woodman plays it steadily, but it's an open ice pass by one of his teammates. Pulling out of the crease momentarily, Booton, and now Sedenko. Steadying things up. Cross ice to Levesque. Again goes cross ice. That's where Hamilton was roaming free from centre ice. But I want to slow it down as much as they can. Meanwhile, the Blackhawks penalty has been killed off. Not that it'll make a lot of difference. There are a couple of helmets still on the ice. Referees haven't spotted that yet. And they came off a couple of players in a little bit of a skirmish. We fear for the player's safety. Humiston gets collected with 40 seconds left in this game on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 3-1 the score. Turned over. Woodman breaks out from centre ice. Oh, gets cleaned up there by Tobin. One last body check maybe. Really enlights the crowd, make no mistake about that. Woodman with the backhand goes intended there for Grover. Couldn't get that one off in time. In the last 20 seconds. Advantage being made. The Blackhawks can preserve this time, but won't make a difference. The Northern Vikings, with that last turnover, Hamilton will keep it in front for the last few seconds on defensive ice. And the Vikings, they'll go on to their 5th win from 12 games. They left it till late to sew home the advantage. And defensively, they were nothing short of magnificent in this game. They are victorious 3-1, and they go to within 1 point of second place Flyers Orange. The Blackhawks, well, that will be a tough one to swallow for them after taking an early advantage into the second period. But despite plenty of chances, they just could not capitalise. They couldn't get Kazala as the key cherry picker in attack. He was often played tight in a one-on-one. The Vikings, their defence, I have to say, was kudos for their win tonight, along with those 3 goals by Knappman, Hamilton and Humiston. So the Vikings, they go on to 14 points from their 12 games, their 5th win of the season, and they get a nice boost to their goal difference as well. They'll only have -2 goal difference at the end of round 17. As we head to the business end of the regular season. 7 rounds to go rather, in the regular season before finals begin in September. But a great win it was for the Northern Vikings over the Blackhawks. They go to 14 points. The Blackhawks stay with 9 as we show you highlights to wrap things up. It was a solid win by them. They built on that with their control in attack. They had 20 more shots on target, 37-17. And those goals, Hamilton, Humiston and Natman, really illustrated why the Vikings are a much better side than they were last year in the 16 competition. But now with a new, fresh batch of players coming in to the side, like Goulds, Levesque, Tobin, Karius, and even Dwayne Piefer, it really shows that the Vikings are a revitalised side. Well, that just about does it from the Cockburn Ice Arena. Round 17 is done and dusted. The first game between the reigning champions, the Flyers Blue, and the Sharks ended in a tie at 4-4. In the second game, there was a winner, and the victory belonged to the Vikings, 3-1 over the Blackhawks to maintain third place. The top 3 spots only separated by 3 points. The business end is certainly going to get very interesting indeed. On behalf of Bailey, Ryan, Matt, and all the front row screens team, this is Paul Persick wishing you a very good evening, and we look forward to your company from 2 o'clock from Lathlane Park tomorrow for the big waffle clash between Perth and East Perth. So long, everybody.